right, good morning. Welcome back to Day Trade Like a Pro. We're going to go jump over here and look at the S&P 500. It's Monday, and last week I was not around much. I was trading quite a bit, but had a pretty busy week, had to travel a lot. Anyway, so we're back this week, so should be a bit more normal this week. So here's the S&P 500. Friday, they just kind of ran out of time. They pushed up here in the morning, pulled back down to 82.25, and then just kind of ran out of time. So let's go look. Had some requests to change some colors on my charts here. So I measured what I think is probably the best thing that we have from overnight. So there's really two things we could measure. So we can take here up to there and bring that back to there. That gives us right here, that would give us 16 half and then 30 quarter. That's one way we could do it. But if you see, the market kind of, I know these are just dojis, but the market just sort of stalled out right here. So I measured these from here, and then it really stopped right when it got above there. Oh no, I measured up to there. So, and sometimes I'll do that in the overnight when, I know there was this candle here, but, so maybe you could try that to that. Gives you about the same thing. So how I did it is I measured here up to there and then back down to here, and you can see these are the prices that gives us. So right here that gave us 10 3/4 and then 18 3/4 right here. I round to the closest number, so that's 18 3/4. And the high right here is 19 3/4. So above that we have, now let's just, if we look at this one other thing right here, if we measure from this break up to there, which, early on in what happened, that gives us 15 half and then 14 half, or sorry, 19 half right here, or 19 quarter. So either way, this is within a couple of ticks. And then we'd have, so this would be maybe a pausing area. This is 3 ticks above the current all-time high. This would be a next pretty decent area to hit, this 26 half or 27. What I really would like to be able to do here is measure a break above this CP. So the other thing I didn't look at, and I'll be surprised if it's a whole lot different from what we already have. Yeah, it's not. So the market didn't give us anything super great in the overnight session. I don't think that we could really lean on strong. So there's that to that, back to the CP. Really what I would say is probably the most recent break above the CP is right there. And that gave us that high to the tick. So we could also, one other thing, look from there to there, also right in that area. Okay, so that's what we have for right there. I don't think this is out of the question down here. So just one thing that we've talked about a bit. Let's see how far. Yeah, that's not even worth doing. It's already exceeded that. So this is a really good break of the CP, and that gave us 4,400 half. And so let's go look over here. So if we come back down into there, and then if they break that by much, should get us down into this, so 94.25 down to 87 half area. So somewhere in here right now, I'd like to be able to remeasure a break of the KP, but for right now it would be 89 half, but it would be better if we could measure if they did break there. That's about, I mean, this isn't really something that I would say that's a great break. Let's really lean on that. But we could measure it. You can also measure it the other way since it happened right here at the open. So that would give us 20.5. And whatever we get here, if the reason for doing something like this would be because it's, this isn't really going to be useful to measure anything here. So the reason we would do something like this would be because it's going to give us something reliable that we can lean on, that we can really plan on trading towards. And for the time being, right now, this is probably the best thing we have on the chart, given what happened here. And if we look at the rest of the overnight, I mean, there's no move that was better than this move in the overnight as far as what, you know, looks clean and had a lot of, you know, power behind it, I guess. So nothing looks better than that. And, you know, these are pretty decent over here, but they just stall out right above. This is obviously just absolutely, you know, we lost the CP here, clearly broke through it, came down to the KP. And anything decent over here, we already achieved those targets over there. So I'm not saying they're going to come down here to this 44.5, but for right now, I mean, I'm still a buyer for the time being, but I would like to see this hold, and if that can't hold, I want to measure. And you know, now that we have a probe up above this CP, we can measure that as well. So as soon as we get a really clean move here, either below this 0275 and can take out 4400 half, or above 1175, then we can measure those, and that'll give us a good idea of what's to come next in the market. But until then, might be more of this same kind of thing. And then just to point out, the next prediction point up here would be 36.5, which is about 14 points above it is actually exactly 14 points above the current all-time high at 22.5. So that gives you some idea of what to look for today. I wouldn't say it's a super clear picture yet, but things could certainly come together and give us a better idea here today. So we'll be back for the review today. Hope everyone has a great day. Trade smart, take it one step at a time, and we'll see you later today.